I wanted to make a video about all the books that I kind of have sitting all on my coffee table right now. There's a whole lot of books, and not all of them are mine, but I thought I would show you because I don't think I've even read many of them, but they're all just here. So the one on the top of the pile is this one. I haven't got to reading this one yet, but I did read the first book in the series, which is the #1 Ladies Detective Agency. It's on a bookshelf right now. It was good. I read it because my mom gave it to me. She gave me this one too, just recently. It's the second one in the series. It's been doing pretty well. I think it's a show. It's a light read, it's not very long. So I'll probably read this after I get through a few other books. I've got a huge pile. This book is actually mine, and I've had it since grade 12 or so, a long time. My brother gave it to me for Christmas one year. Because when I was in my last year of high school, I had read another book by David Mitchell called Ghostwritten, and I did that for school. And that was a collection of a bunch of short stories, and I had analyzed it and done a project on it. And I really liked it. So he gave me this, which actually one of my best friends at the time, she still is my best friend, she read this for her independent study in the same class. I really like the cover. I really love clouds, actually. I tried reading this book a few times in high school. It has something written on it. Oh, it's a note from my brother. Here's a book you don't need to borrow from me. Oh. The Ghostwritten, the one I had read from high school, or I read in high school, I used to always steal my older brother's books because he had a huge collection of books, and when I had to find something for class that was like, you know, a classic book or something that had been nominated for awards, he had so many of them. So instead of going to the library or going to the bookstore, I just stole his books. A whole lot of them too. So that's why he gave this to me. Anyhow, I don't think I've gotten very far in it, and I want to actually read this book. It was at my parents' house for the longest time, but it's here now because my boyfriend actually really wants to read it too. Many of these books in the pile here are actually both of our books. So this one is technically here for him, but someday I'm going to read it. And I have to like it because it has clouds on the cover. Okay, the next one is something that, well, it's funny. When I was in the same grade 12 English class, another one of my friends read this book. So I'm guessing these books came out within the same amount of time, and they were both nominated for awards. This one, myself and my boyfriend really want to read because it's about music, and we're musicians. So I want to read it. I don't even know whose copy this is. I think we've borrowed it from someone. Let's see if anything's written on the inside. Nope. I don't know who this belongs to. It has a quote from The Magic Flute. One from another Italian opera, I don't know. This is Tamino. Next. I thought I would explain to you why I don't whisper. And it's because I don't think I can. When I try to whisper, it makes me cough. And I don't know, I can't do it. I think I've always been bad at whispering. I can just speak softly. I don't think I can whisper. I have this theory that I can't whisper because I'm part Italian, and I haven't ever really heard an Italian speak really quietly before. I hope that's not racist. But I'm Italian, so I can say that. Okay. I got this for Christmas because I like to draw, even though this is actually for coloring in, and I like to color in as well. So this is just a book. I've seen them at Chapters before, and then I got one and I was really happy. Where you just it has drawings. Someone that is really good at doodling made this book. And it gives you instructions of things that you should draw, or you can draw and color in. Do some hairstyles. I don't think I've done anything in it yet. It's pretty funny. Yeah, so that's here because it's cool to look at. Next is my favorite book in this pile because I've read it all and it's hilarious. Maybe you'll recognize it. The Perry Bible Fellowship. This is a webcomic that I was in love with in high school and university, and then he stopped making them because he released this book, and so for years I wanted it, and I got it for my birthday 2 years ago. The comic is still online, and if you want to be offended / pee your pants from laughing so hard, you should check it out. Happy birthday to me. That's a non-ID picture. It's a very funny comic. And it's nice too. So he's really good at doing many different styles of comics. Oh, this is the first one I ever saw. I hope this isn't illegal that I'm showing it to you. I love everything about it. I love Sergeant Crumble's face. He's just so happy eating honey. Ever dies or something, they're attacked by lions. You know what? He reminds me of Sleepy Bear on Sleepy Time Tea. You don't know what that is, but it's my favorite tea. Okay, enough of that. It's a great book. It's amazing. It's the best one. I will read through it and laugh over and over and over. Okay, this next book is another coffee table book, an actual coffee table book. American Photography, a Century of Images. So it's, nice and boring. It's really cool too. I took photography in high school, and our teacher, I think, had this book. We used it to look at old pictures. This is a picture, I don't know if you can see the bullet going through an apple. It's classic. It's a famous one. Let's see if there's any other ones that I recognize right off the bat. President. Picture of the Earth from the moon. That's so cool. Strunsky. Mars. I don't even know where this book is from. Okay, the last book that's here is one that's not here all the time. So, I am not actually reading this. This is also my boyfriend's book. He is that far. He says it's really gory. I'll probably read it eventually. And that is all of the books. There's a few games and crafty things, receipts. Our coffee table is way too big. I like to use it as a desk. This is being cut. Signed. Did I just whisper? Maybe I did. Anyhow, good night.